But we're going to start this episode on Lewis. He's in sort of like a weird, indistinct place. Like, it looks like it could just be like a park at night, but the way it's shot is kind of disorienting. And he's talking into a cell phone, and you only hear his half of the conversation. He's saying things like, I swear I've been trying. I can't control how strong they are. At one point, you can tell that the boss says something. Lewis kind of straightens up, looks like straightforward ahead, and says, all right, I'll try that. Yeah, I love you too.
Have you tried not getting hit? Have you tried not losing? Sorry, go on. To children.
But then we cut over to Pet Spy, where you five are there, and you want to do a lot of stuff, and it's just which one are we doing first?
Alright, so, Ark's probably not going to be too involved in the scene, right?
Ark is, like, sitting down at the cash register. He seems a little out of it, too.
Alright, so Midori has a broom in hand, but, she's looking a little confused, and she's just, like, sweeping the ground with, like, the handle half of the broom. Sort of getting the walls. And eventually I probably gets Ark's attention.
He gets out of his chair, slowly walks over to Midori, grabs the broom, turns it around, and hands it back to her.
How is this supposed to help?
Just use the end with the brush, please.
This? And she just sort of, like, stamps the ground with it.
Midori, you've seen a broom before, right?
Oh, that's what these things are called.
He, like, grabs your shoulder, like, Midori, I need you to tell me you're doing a bit. You have to know what a broom is. Please, for the love of God, let me know you know what a broom is.
It seems familiar, but, can you just, like, remind me how to do it again?
He grabs the broom out of your hand and throws it to Han and says, Han, you're sweeping. I can't handle this. I'm going on a break.
Midori snaps her fingers. Damn it.
This close. And then Ark walks off the scene over to his break room. The underground layer that you all learned about a while ago.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, that plan didn't quite work. Back to the drawing board, and she just walks off screen.
Yeah, so Han was playing with Clyde before the broom got thrown at him. So he has to set Clyde down and pick up the broom, and he'll kind of half-assedly sweep the floor. He seems in a pretty okay mood. He's not, like, moping like he usually does. He's not being brooding and sullen. His popularity amongst the female people watching the show has dropped significantly since last episode. Now he's not such a bad boy.
But now he's sad.
Yeah,
Listen, in a couple episodes, it'll spike right back up for different reasons.
I'm going to say I have a feeling it's not going down, it's shifting. You're making a lateral movement among our female viewership.
We're pivoting.
We're attracting different types of women.
Hello, Fujoshis. Hound says, looking directly into the camera. Sorry, go on.
And suddenly he's voiced by Isaiah Mustafa.
What is Kitsuki up to?
I think she's probably like at the counter. Has been like underneath the counter, like been playing her phone the entire time. She recently discovered the great world of idle games.
Oh no!
It's like
How
really
much money has she
invested.
spent?
I've spent $40.
She keeps trying to spend money, but then she keeps forgetting that she doesn't have any. It's very
Well, a
frankly.
credit card. I can't put anything in here.
It has not yet occurred to her to just borrow her parents' credit card. And by borrow, I mean liberate. Once it occurs to her, she'll be dangerous.
Every time she tries to go to the shop, it just says, nah.
What is the theme of this idle game?
I think she found Cookie Clicker.
That's significantly different from an idol game.
No?
Yeah, it can
That's
be
an idle game.
if you build
Oh,
it
sorry.
Cookie Clicker way.
The grandmas
I
are
thought you said it was
absolutely
one of
idols.
the music
After a
game.
certain point, you don't click anymore.
I thought you said you meant
Oh, you felt like
Oh,
it's like
God,
an idle
no.
gacha?
Yeah.
Oh god, no. That's so
She just likes the pretty pictures of the pretty ladies.
My next question is then, why the fuck did they add transactions to idle games? But you know what? I don't need to know the answer because I already know it.
It's called pay to win, friend.
Also, Alice, do you want to change your answer to an idle-themed idle game?
I do actually. That's way better.
You have to get a bunch of different idols and send them to go do concerts.
She's really bad at the rhythm, like the little like it has a little rhythm part. She's really bad at it. So
Mhm.
she's kind of like she's got headphones in because like it's
It
not like
always
she's
says
there to do work.
It always says headphones recommended whenever you open the game.
Yeah, it's
have
like
to do
it's
it.
telling her she has to do it. It's not her choice.
All right. Anyways, Ruby, what is our brain cell up to?
Rumi is sitting at the cash register reading a magazine. Probably one of those like teen girl fashion magazines, but like not like one of the egregious ones. It's probably Teen Vogue, you know, because they're just socials now.
I kind of like the idea of the magazine just being called Teen Girl Fashion. I
Midoriya.
want the whole sentence you said to be the title. It's like Teen Girl Fashion, but not like one of those.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it is.
It's very ironic.
Midori is now on the floor with a whiteboard, counseling with several of the other Robo-Pets. It's just a whiteboard that says ARC with a whole lot of question marks, and just some bullet points that say sad. Not that gullible, though. And then some indistinct scribbles.
Probably some lightning bolts.
Yep.
Because he gets powered.
Please tell me there's a cool S. It's gotta be. It's gotta be one. Han's gonna draw them. He's gonna start drawing cool S's. We gotta have this. There we go.
Steffner old enough for the cool S.
That was precisely when I was in, I think, elementary school or middle school.
Yeah, same.
Elementary school, yeah.
I remember being taught how to draw the cool S.
Uh-huh. By the older kids.
Yep.
That was us.
The cool S is an important cultural landmark. Please pass it on to the next generation.
It's the only thing that's white people have.
Got him.
You know,
Anyway.
aside from all the institutional systemic privilege that we carry at all moments, yes, the cool S is all we have. Anyway, go on.
I meant
And the song
culturally.
Celebrate.
I meant culturally.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
just our contributions to culture have been the cool S and Celebrate Good Times, yeah.
Can we take credit for Polka? I forgot. No, okay, sorry, go on.
Han, this is Kimmy. We never
Oh,
gave
you
her a
made a
pog.
pog for her.
I'm reusing your other girlfriend pog.
Oh, sure.
the
You
blonde
know,
in the fog.
it makes sense for the two gay characters to date each other in secret.
She's going to approach you directly.
Oh, damn. Oh, you're
She's
approaching
going
me?
to cross her arms and say,
I lowered
well?
my magazine.
she's just going to cross her arms and say, well,
Oh,
do you have
okay.
anything to say for yourself?
What I do this time? What?
Getting clowned on.
By
It's
literal
what
clown?
you haven't done.
Is it your birthday again? Did I forget again?
She pulls out her cell phone, goes over to the call history, hands it to you, and says, I want you to find the last time that you called me.
Oh, fuck. I called you on Valentine's Day. Look, right here.
It's December! I want, like, the joke is, like, the camera pans to every, like, character in the shop, and then pans back to Han still scrolling. So, like, Han scrolling, pans to Midori, Han still scrolling, pans to Kitsugi, Han still scrolling.
Han scrolling. Wow, you order pizza a lot, babe. It's not what this is about.
Stop that! You're looking for your number. Anyone else?
What number's mine again?
It'll have your name on it. You're in my phone,
Okay.
just like I'm in your phone, right?
Oh dear. Absolutely.
He says, leaving to check what her phone number is on that phone.
I've been really sweetie, I've been really busy with just so much, right? You know, with school and club and work.
Club.
I'm sorry.
I've been going through some family stuff.
I've been going. Thank you, Rumi. I've been going through some family stuff.
Wait, hold on. You told Ruby, but not me.
That was my plan.
I was.
I didn't say that in character.
Keikaku intensifies.
Just hold on. I want the camera like you put the magazine back up, and at first it looks like you're trying to awkwardly hide, but then the camera pans to your face, and you have the biggest shit-eating grin.
No, that's exactly it. There's just this perfect grin across.
Hold
Ruby's
on,
face.
I need to check your. Hey, this sounds like you're doing what's best for someone when they wouldn't agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, in order for this to be a light turn, actually, give me a second. Let me look at my heavy turns. You know what? I think it's time to incapacitate someone.
No!
Kimmy is going to. I can't believe you.
I was
You're not
going
so much
to.
as
I was
texted me
going
for a
to.
month,
I
but
was
you're
going to.
having these massive heart-to-hearts with your friends.
This is a change. Yes, I mean this is new for me though, isn't it? This is what you wanted.
I mean, to be fair, it probably wasn't a heart-to-heart. He probably just mumbled it.
Got him.
Dang.
Midori just flutters her eyelashes.
Let's dunk on
High
it.
fives, Itachi. Itachi does try and give you a fist bump. I don't know if you noticed.
Midori just returns the fist bump without even looking at him. They're just that in sync.
Look, like, it's good that you're growing as a person or whatever. Like, that's fine. But, like, can't you let me know about it?
Yes,
Can't I find out firsthand instead of having to piece it together from what the people around you say?
Yes, you can. You absolutely can. I'm sorry.
Damn it. You've done the right thing in this situation. Fuck. I don't want to make her break up with you anymore.
But it doesn't mean she has to be reasonable.
Yeah, I know.
She's a teenage girl. There's a
Yeah. I'm just saying you caught me off guard because I was ready to carry this energy forward constantly.
I can
but
make
now
things
I gotta
worse if
just
you'd
keep it
like.
going.
Yeah, please make things worse.
Oh, I don't know exactly what Ben, but I would have said something about how, I was at his house yesterday.
Han, like,
You're going to say, like...
Rumi's like, yeah, I'm, he could have found any number. I think, like, Rumi, you had plenty of time while we were rifling around in your house together yesterday to text her, and I was just going to put his head in his hands and make, like, an agonized sound.
Kimmy is just going to lean back and smack Han across the face.
No!
It's the dramatic slap.
Are through! And then she storms out. And I'm keeping the fish!
Well, anyway, I'm just gonna go over, pick up the broom, and I'm just gonna give it to the Robo-Pets. And they're just gonna start sweeping.
You taught them how to sweep. Fantastic.
All right, make sure to dust under this one, and she just motions to Han. Now, how to trick Ark. Man, this is a hell of a funk. Anybody have any idea why he's like this at the moment?
Kit looks up and goes, "Hey, why is he asleep? Why is it for fun or?"
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Like, I was missing for a little bit, so I feel like I'm missing stuff, but you were missing for that part. Ark's a robot and he needs to recharge a lot because his body's not, like, great.
He's a cyborg.
Yeah, he's a BB
That
booby
seems
cyborg.
like a mean thing to say. He looks fine.
No, he's literally a cyborg. He's a living thing with robot parts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
has
got
living a person, I guess. Are we going to talk about how he just has like a rat head?
He never takes off that mask. It must smell terrible. But, like, actually, like,
He is a
despite
sentient
that,
creature.
he smells really good. I don't know how he soaps that thing so well. He's got to take it off when we're not looking, right?
I think that's his head.
Well, regardless, it seems like his body's not, like, the best, so he's kind of tired all the time. And it's also why he never really leaves the store, because the thing that charges him is in here. Now, let's see, what else? Oh, right. Last week, stuff also went pretty badly. Oh, wait, no. Kit, you were there for that. Rumi, you weren't there for that, though you probably saw the stab wounds, because last week, what's-his-face is apparently getting pretty antsy. Costume guy, that one, mascot costume, whatever.
Lewis?
Yeah.
That
So,
sucks.
yeah, he sucks, but like the other day he tried to get Ark in to quote unquote negotiate or something like that. Did not take long for that to go south. He kind of just went for the throat there. So, and Midori pulls out a cork board that has Lewis on it, and Tim Shack, owner of Radio Shack. Those are the only actual points on it, other than like the dozens of mascot costumes they fought and the dog catchers.
There's somehow like 1,000 lines between those 2 points.
Right, so kind of didn't really need the cork board, but like he's always the guy making the mascot costumes, right? And the mascot costumes always try to kill us.
Right.
That can't be a coincidence. He
Probably
is consistently
not.
creating battle-ready mascot costumes and always parking them right across from the shop.
I see no flaw in the logic.
But like, why though? Because
I mean, I just assumed he had nothing else to do.
I guess that does kind of make sense, but like, he said something about like how he used artificial pelts or whatever, but like he's not really focused on doing that. He's kind of just been attacking. Like, this guy's got money and time, so I don't know. I feel like if he really were just bored and nothing else, he'd just like buy an island, buy a bunch of robo-pets, and play the most dangerous game there.
I
But
feel like
no.
it's like his job or something. Like, I don't think it makes sense.
Right. But then why? I don't get it. Midori picks up a glass of water, takes a drink, and then puts it down on Han's head, and it just bounces perfectly.
Amazing.
You think he's ever gonna get up?
You mean Lewis rising up against us to try to put an end to us?
Oh no,
mean,
I mean Han. Like
I think this is the second time Katsugi's tried to talk about Han, and you just go on about someone else.
I mean, I assume Lewis will be back. That is his name, right? I genuinely keep forgetting. And every time I'm gonna ask him, like he gets like really mad about it for some reason.
Yeah, but that's his fault, though.
Yeah, it is. I totally agree. It is his fault. She like cautiously pokes Han.
This isn't about him.
I know, but should he like move?
Tried to make it about him, and you won't let her. When she asked why is he sleeping, she was asking about Han, not Arch.
I mean, I just assume Ark had a bad day. Sometimes he just needs to go away and do things because we frustrate him. He doesn't like, teenagers, and we are teenagers.
Maybe
I
you're
mean,
not
Ark
wrong.
puts up with us well enough, so I think he sort of likes us. It's just he's real sad now. Could still be
Being
from the
adult.
stab wounds, I guess.
Being an adult will do that to you. Both of those things.
While
But anyway, the
we're having
important
this
question
conversation,
is... Actually, yeah, Midori just looks across the hall. Just out of curiosity, is there anything new this week?
you don't see a new storefront just yet. It's just a completely blank storefront. But what you do see is Ray putting posters on the window through your guys' storefront.
Hey, no soliciting.
That's not what this is.
What
This
are
is
the-
advertising. Get it straight.
Wait, but you can't advertise on our window.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got permission from the owner.
What?
I
What
really
did the
doubt
sign
Mark
say?
said yes.
What did the sign say?
Do you go out and check?
Yeah, I do go out and check. I want to know.
It is a poster calling for the end of the Pet Rangers.
Yeah, something tells me that Ark's really not into this.
Ray says, no, not Ark. Ark owns the franchise. I'm talking about the landowner.
Oh,
You want to know
dear.
the mall
I don't
that
care
Ark
about
rents
that.
from?
But anyway, this isn't really an advertisement so much as it is libel. Libel's
She
pretty
puts down
great.
a second one.
Well, either way.
This isn't libel. We're not making any false statement. We're just saying how we want them gone. That's true.
There is a problem though. You're in
And-
front of my store, and I don't actually care about it that much, but you're annoying, and I have a skateboard somewhere that's very, very heavy, inexplicably so. Can you go away, or at least move?
Are you threatening to beat the shit out of a teenage girl?
No, I'm just gonna like skateboard around them.
Menacingly.
While doing like a dance.
Yes, and I'm gonna distract everyone. They're gonna be really dumb.
Right. Anyway, so
I have no fucking
I know
clue.
I know this is a pet store and all, but I really don't care about whatever pet project Shinju's got you doing. So, could you maybe clear out?
Speak of the devil. Shinju approaches. Says, Ray, dear, these ruffians giving you trouble. Yeah. So Ray cowers behind Shinju. So Shinju is going to get up closer to Midori and say, look, I know you and Ray used to be friends or whatever, but she's my friend now. Don't think you can just talk to her however you want.
Oh yeah, no worries. I know she's your friend, and I'd prefer you keep her. You two deserve each other.
Dang. That is in character also.
Shinju's just going to like breathe heavily through her nose. Ray just well then, we'll just go spread these posters elsewhere. Come on, Ray. She like grabs Ray by the wrist and they walk off down the mall. Just occasionally, Ray just like scatters a bunch of posters. They double as flyers, waiting for somebody to walk by and pick them up. I've actually seen that. I won't say what the flyers were for, but they were bad. But somebody was trying to put up flyers in one of the schools on campus, and apparently they were told they couldn't. So instead, they just left a whole bunch of them on like the benches, so that like people would pick them up later. Except I did and threw them all in the trash.
Well, thank goodness they're gone. Hey, do you think we have a business opportunity here, like bring in this flyer and get like 7% off of that artificial?
Yeah, but then like we'd have to look at them, and I don't really care anymore because they're gone now, and I can go back to tapping dots to songs.
Yeah. You're right. If we tried to draw a crowd like that, they'd come back and be like, we wanted to use those posters to say the Rangers suck, blah, blah, blah. We've got nothing better to do.
Sorry, that voice is great. Is Han awake yet?
I'm not sure. Am
Yeah.
I awake yet? Okay.
Yes,
I
said you were
think I'm
awake.
fanning him. I'm standing over him and like looking, like very obviously looking down at him.
Han slowly opens his eyes and rubs his cheek and sits up and then gets to his feet, dusts off his jeans,
You
sighs.
okay, Han? I think I do help him up.
Oh, thanks. Oh gosh, I can get it. I can do a thing with this. Hold on. When I accept the support of someone weaker, my next heavy move does not cost a token. So Han will let Rumi help him up. And my next heavy
Finally.
move does not cost a token.
Finally, someone has used their special move.
Because you're weaker than me. Everybody's weaker than me.
You okay, Han?
I don't know.
Can I be frank with you? Do you mind? I won't if you don't want me to.
Oh, wow. I'm not, Rumi, I'm not really used to having a choice in these things. Lay it on me, I guess.
I think that relationship had been over for a long time, and you probably haven't lost anything. And maybe if you look inward, you might find what you're actually give a shit about.
A Senko?
Han,
Shut up.
Han kind of takes a moment, like looks at you quietly for a moment, and then like kind of looks around and says, "You think I was doing this because I don't know what's going on with me, Rumi? I need to do this so that if my dad finds out about anything about me, I don't know how he's not going to start suspecting now. Whatever.
Well, yeah, that sucks. I'm sure the other three of us can help you out in that case. But like,
Midori's in the back room. Hey, Ark, we got trouble.
you only gotta lie around him. Why lie around us? And around yourself.
Wait, what are we lying about?
Don't.
I just kind of side eye Han, and say, yeah, what are we lying about?
You don't have to lie. Like we're friends, right?
I don't know if he
Yeah,
does.
Han, I poke him in the chest. We're your friends. would someone who's not your friend have helped you break into your father's office or whatever? And I hold up that letter and waved his face.
I'm not actually. He rubs at his head. I'm not actually used to people genuinely caring about me. So I think you're all actually making a really terrible mistake. Yeah. He looks over.
Well, yeah,
that's how that goes.
You're so bad at sweeping, Han.
Have you seen me play fighting games? Let me show you how good I am at fucking sweeping. I will beat your ass in Dragon Ball Z Fighters right now because I'm gay and that makes me a pro gamer. Sonic Fox says so. That part is not said aloud. That is the thing that we are lying about, though.
Art hobbles out of his basement lair. What is it this time, Midori?
Yeah, so, look at this. And she takes out a poster and hands it to him. Bit of trouble. Apparently whoever owns the land said it's okay to put these out here. And here's the thing. I kind of know the girl who is, like, acting as an in-between. And while she sucks, she's good with technical things, so I don't think she's lying.
Yeah. If they mentioned the owner, they probably paid for the right to use our store like that. And because, well, I didn't read my contract very closely, I'm pretty sure there's an indemnification clause in it. So if we do anything and the landlord has to pay, we have to pay the landlord. So it sucks, but don't take any of these down. Don't interfere.
Well, about that. Little
Oh
late.
my fucking god, Midori.
I mean, look, you try encountering somebody just spreading propaganda and immediately think, yes, I should totally not stop this.
I don't always do what I immediately think, Midori. Do you not?
And yet,
Every
we're
time we
on
talk, I
one
learn
of-
something new and horrifying about you.
Look, I'm just saying, I see Shinju, and I immediately hate everything in the immediate vicinity. So, you know, when I don't know what clauses we have, because I'm not the owner or subcontractor, whatever you are, I don't exactly know what's going on. I'm just gonna do the gut reaction thing.
I think the term for what this relates to the arc of this person is landlord, and arc is the tenant.
Yeah, Ark is the commercial tenant.
Right, so tenant and leech, got it.
Give me that poster. I need to find some tape or something. God, how many? Did you just put 3 right next to each other? Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, it's redundant, but like, you know, if you're gonna pull a dick move, you're gonna pull a dick move, so you know.
Art reaches underneath the desk where the cash register is, and pulls his crutch back out, and as quickly as he can, makes his way over to the window and starts putting the posters back on.
Alright, so how do we fix this ASAP? I don't want Shinju returning, but she will.
I mean, this is a public, it's a mall. We can't stop people from coming in the mall.
If she already has, Art walks back in. If she already has the ads up, she doesn't have much reason to come back here. Meanwhile, if we kept taking them down, she would keep coming back here to keep putting them back up.
Just kind of put them, like, kind of crappily up.
They're all 3 right next to each other. That's already, like, not the best use of resources.
Perfect.
These are, like, full color posters. That's a lot of ink, actually. You probably
Yeah,
should
well,
spread them around more.
Shinju's wasting time and money, whatever, like I give a damn.
Yeah, you definitely don't care. That's why you keep talking about it.
Look, I'm just saying, this is the
Ark closes the door. Ark walks back to his...
Wow, you got
Wow,
owned
he
by
closes the door
Ark.
behind him.
That is like getting owned by. That's like me getting owned by the clown.
Look, first off, no.
Don't talk to her.
Second off, I'm just saying, Shinju's kind of, you know, a lot. Like,
Wow, Midori, you seem extremely not mad about this.
she stopped an embezzlement scheme when it was 10 cents in fucking student council.
So, just so not mad.
I feel like it's fair if I am mad, alright? Shinju sucks, and I'd like to see less of her. So yeah, I'm mad. I'm just saying, we already have enough physical threatening by those guys. Wait, I forgot to check what those guys are. What are they?
There's nothing yet. It's still just an empty storefront.
Okay, cool, we're good for now. We don't need litigious assholes coming in and doing more than putting posters in, which, thought that was bad, but no, it could get worse. So now I have to leave this discretion just up.
So Han is still over here with the people who are claiming to be his friends, and
And also Midori.
and Midori. And so he's gonna basically look at Rumi and Kit and basically say, look, don't take this personally. It's not lying to you or to myself. It's just maintaining the cover because it's not safe for me to be anything but like this, to show this to my family. And in order to maintain that cover, it has to be in every aspect of my life. If I live authentically anywhere, he could find out. So it's not about you, okay? But thank you for wanting to be my friend. You're making a mistake, but it's nice to finally have friends.
That sounds super stressful. And also very tiring.
Oh yeah, I'm exhausted all the time.
I thought you were mad all the time.
I'm also mad all the time, which is exhausting.
Oh.
Han will look over at what the hell's going on with Midori, and be like, later when we are... Kid, if you really don't understand what's going on here, I will explain it to you later, I promise. And he'll head over to Midori and be like, what's going on?
That's fair.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I accidentally aggravated Shinju. Fucking, oh, look at me. I'm student council. I'm apparently queen of the goddamn world. And that was the wrong choice for once. Usually when I tell her to just piss off, it's fine.
Do you think she's doing this explicitly to fuck with you? Also, I don't remember voting for her.
Who knows? Who cares? Anyway, I'm gonna seek counsel from my friends, and then she goes over to the Robopets.
What do you draw on the whiteboard?
Law. Surrounded by question marks.
Things I have fricked. This.
Well, it turns out super complicated.
So yeah, I'm blowing off Han.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna go figure out what the F is going on from Ark. I'll be back upstairs as soon as I can. Don't let anything blow up while I'm not around. I want to see the explosions at least. Thanks. And he will basically open up the trapdoor and step down the stairs and take Clyde with him and go seek out Ark.
I'm gonna go look at that poster.
All right. While you walk out, Han, did you want to actually roleplay with Ark, or
Yes,
did you want to
I
just
do.
remove yourself from the scene? Okay.
I actually do want to briefly roleplay with Ark. Basically, I want Ark to explain to me as best he can. And also, okay, so here we go. So Han's heading to check on Ark, and he actually does check on Ark. Like, he rests his hand on Ark's back and says, "You doing okay? How are your legs? How are your limbs? How you holding up?"
I have been a lot better, but I have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
I need to just lie down for a bit, but that seems to get harder every day.
Oh no! All right, can we put I don't know, some stuff on you? What the fuck is that spray called? I forget what it's called.
Are you talking about Icy Hot?
Yeah, just rub some Icy Hot on you.
Are you offering to get me an Icy Hot?
I would totally give you an Icy Hot. Look, it's fine.
I'm fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
What's going on
It's
exactly?
been fine so far. It will keep being fine.
You keep telling yourself that. Let's try and will it into existence together. What's exactly going on? Why is Midori so pissed?
I came here to get away from Midori.
Well, it's not. I'm here. I'm not Midori. This is different. I need to know so that I can do something about it. If there's even anything that can be done about it.
I don't know why Midori does anything that she does. I definitely don't know why she's mad at you.
It's not what she's mad at me.
I thought that's what you were saying.
No, why is she mad? Period. She's mad. Is this something I did? Is that what's going on? I'm not responsible for these posters.
Han, your phone goes off.
Okay.
Get a text from me.
Okay, there's no reception down here. Fuck you.
Oh, you'll get it later then.
Yep.
Look, I don't know. I think she was upset because she knew the person that was here or something.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
was
know a whole
mentioning-
bunch about the people that I hire.
She was
What?
referencing some kind of student council thing, and
I don't know what that's about.
yeah, I didn't vote for her. So
Mark is an adult. He does not know anything of this nonsense.
look, just
I don't do any background checks. You know this firsthand.
she's upset about the posters. That much I can tell. She took the poster. I did see that. Right? Yeah. So what's on the posters? So is there one around that he can look at?
Is it all upstairs on the window?
Yeah,
They
it's
were
just-
all talking
yeah.
about what's on the posters.
It's all just this terrible propaganda. So and like, can we, like, obviously the posters are upsetting her. So all right.
I love how Han
So I
thinks
think-
the worst way to talk about this
Yeah.
immediately.
I think what you're trying to get at is if there's a way we can get the posters gone without me having to pay for the damages in a potential lawsuit.
What kind of damage can tearing down paper even cause?
If they pay for advertising, they have to get that value back, and if we interfere with that, they can sue for the amount they paid and didn't get value back from. And I don't know how much they paid for the advertising.
Hey, a question. What about negative advertising? As long as they get their value back, right?
What? do you- what? I don't even understand what you just said.
I love Han. He's so dumb.
I should like to unadvertise.
So look, what I mean is we can spin this into, like, destroying their brand.
No, that's no.
There's no brand. It's just an attack ad against us.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
I mean, against the Rangers.
He's so dumb and gay. Yeah, he's trying his best. All right, you know, I'm sorry. I'm just here. He helps Ark back into a seat. All right, just take it easy for a bit. Get some rest. Let me know if you need anything. Here's my number. There's no reception down here, but just let me know. All right. Okay. Han's gonna pat him on the shoulder and then head back upstairs and just start taking, like, gently taking down, like, as many of the posters as he can without doing damage to them, because he's dumb and he doesn't understand. He still doesn't understand, right? That it's not about
You have to walk by all of us to do this.
Yes?
And as you get up here, your phone goes off. You
Oh,
get a
fuck.
text from me.
Okay. He thinks...
And where I literally am plainly explain the problem with Midori. And
Just sit Han down with just
No,
explain.
it's in the text
You
message.
can't?
And Han will read it because he hopes it's his girlfriend, but it's not. It's Rumi. Okay.
She's not his girlfriend.
His ex, I'm sorry.
At some point, you're interfering with a reliable course of action.
I am. Well, what is the reliable? I mean, what is it? I have to know what the reliable course of action is to be able to interfere with it, don't I? No, I
it's not
do
doing
not.
anything.
course
It's
of
doing
action.
nothing.
Yeah.
Is leaving the posters alone, and
Yep.
you keep trying to fuck with the posters.
Yep, he's just trying to fix things, and he's just fucking it up more. Okay, so Han will read the text message and go, "Oh, okay," and he'll leave the posters alone. And God, what can he do now? I guess, like, my scene's over. He'll just kind of look over at where Midori is, look back down at his phone, and then, like, you know, exit the text message and put his phone away, and just, like, have a thoughtful look on his face, and then we'll move on to another character as he tries to figure out how to not be dumb about this.
Well, it's that time in a Toku show to, well, do some plot stuff. Which I'm not going to mention here, 'cause it's only the mid-roll. You're only partway through this episode, but unfortunately, in order to continue listening, you're gonna have to pass my riddles 3. Ha, that's just a joke. I can't come up with riddles on the fly. They'd be awful. But hey, I can tell you various things. Like what things you might be asking? Well, I'm glad you asked. Hey, guess what? You can listen to us live at twitch.tv/Batalisk. We stream every Wednesday at about 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, we're still playing Lancer, because Lancer's still good, and while Loga has finished the bar, good for him, he's still not quite back from his break yet, so we're still gonna be playing Lancer for the foreseeable future. I don't think anybody has a problem with that, because Lancer's really good. Not to say Henshin isn't, though. Gonna be completely honest, I do wish we weren't in a capitalist hellscape, and we actually had, time in our lives, and we could do both campaigns at once. Oh well, I guess I'll have to stick with editing for now. But hey, what if you want to listen to the Lancer VODs in case you don't get to listen to them live? And hey, what if you want to catch up on our other threads? Because we've done other stuff before, we're doing stuff currently, we'll be doing stuff after. There's always content, eternal content. Well, lucky you. LP.zone is here. You can go to it and catch up on all our stuff. Most of our stuff is in the Let's Play section under various threads because each main campaign we do gets its own thread. Everything else goes in the We Stream Games thread in the Streams section. So, hey, there you go. LP.zone. It's there for you. Accept it into your life. Please. Don't make me do something desperate, because I will. But anyway, let's not think about that anymore. Let's think about the music credits. The main theme, as always, is I Won't Fall Apart by Jagger from Initial D. From the Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack, that's right, that one's first this time, we have Ill Victory Beat by the Latch Brothers, That's Enough and Shape the Future by Hideki Naganuma, What About the Future, Bachfresh and Everybody Jump Around by Richard Jacques. And despite my wording, that is the end of the Jet Set Radio Future soundtrack list, but there's also Jet Set Radio, where we have Humming the Bassline and Grace and Glory by Hideki Naganuma, Dunny Boy Williamson Show and Miller Ballbreakers by David Soul, Electric Toothbrush by Toronto, and Yellow Bream by F. Fields. But wait, that's not all. We've also got Technopathic Poppin' Disco 80s Mix by Hideki Naganuma off the Ollie King soundtrack. In the Sonic Rush soundtrack, we have What You Need and Raisin Me Up, both by Hideki Naganuma, and then Cowboy Bebop The Real Folk Blues by Mai Yamane? What's that doing there? Go away, you couldn't possibly be used in that episode. Why am I even humoring the fact that that's in my music list? Must be some sort of fault. Anyway, with that stuff out of the way, let's get back to the rest of the episode.
So, Kitsugi, you stare out the window at the blank storefront, and Lewis walks out of the front door of it, and stares down Pet Spy.
We really need a no loitering sign.
It's a mall.
Wait, how
It's
close is he?
difficult because it's a mall, but I
How
feel
close
like
is he?
somebody has to make an exception for this guy, right?
Half the teens in here are just loitering.
Well, that's fine. They can do that.
Alice is trying to ask me a question.
How close is he to the store?
He is just outside the door of his own store.
Okay, I think I could do some talk smack to someone more powerful than you.
I was going
Even
to
though
say that,
just
head into
left
danger
out.
without your squad, let your temper cloud your judgment.
Has he done anything to piss me off today?
He exists.
Yeah, but he's more of a joke than someone I hate. I've really hated him since the thing where he just kind of left me alone after what's his name? My former rival whose name is erased from history.
Hey, look, this sounds like a perfect opportunity to show that he's actually a threat.
I was about to say, as you're just rambling on about how much this guy sucks, in the background, if you're paying really close attention, you can see threads start to move through the scene. All of a sudden, several needles, they just get into your clothes, but then they suddenly reel back, and you are untransformed, away from your team, directly in front of Lewis.
And that's ours.
The doors close and locked from the outside somehow. Once Kitsugi is dragged out of the office.
Kitsugi, where'd you put the broom? Where did she go?
I failed to react and I suffer consequences.
Yeah, Midori just motions to Lewis. Is that bitch?
I suffer needly consequences. They're very sharp.
You know, for somebody who knows
All right.
everything, you never that helpful.
So yeah, you can't move because of the needles. So he's just gonna haul off and start punching and kicking.
What are you
Just
doing? I thought we were.
punch-
I
just
thought we were
punctuating.
cool after the. Ow! Stop it, God!
punctuating with "I have had it with you awful children.
I didn't do anything this time. I didn't make fun of you today.
I haven't gotten you back for the last times."
I didn't even do anything to you last time. I said hello.
I said last times since we've met.
Can you stop
Who are
kicking me
you
long enough to
again?
remember? I did.
say no,
Ow.
Kitsuki, please say who are you again?
I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Okay.
He's going to hurl you through the door.
Ah!
Break it back open.
Wait, did
Then he
Am I
takes-
outside the shop? Can I escape?
Well, we all would
sorry.
notice this as
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
flies through the door.
you're back in.
What the? I look outside. Oh, oh, you were serious.
What did you? I mean, look. Okay, my fault. I do take the term "that bitch" a little too lightly, but I did seriously.
You're not walking in this door.
So am I
Listen.
out? Where am I?
You're
You're back
the
in
shop.
Pet Spy, but you're on the ground.
Yeah, Hans gonna help
You
you.
have
been-
Hans gonna help you to your feet.
Ow!
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't make fun of
Midori
him
will also
today.
help.
sympathetic noise.
Lewis,
Listen.
I think we both know where this is going. So why don't you
I'm
just go do
through.
your normal thing?
No.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna
No
call the
more
cops
plans?
then. I grab my phone and I dial 911.
Oh yes,
You're
please call
assaulting
the
a
cops
person
on a
in
fucking
our shop.
millionaire.
No more plans. Not even what could have charitably been called subtlety. It's all out. It's just me, you, and 6 of my greatest creations.
Wow, these are your best.
And the doors to the Blake storefront fly open, and the 6 mascots that you previously defeated come rushing out and try to break in into Pet Spy.
Is this a boss rush?
I hit the button to lower the security shutters, like the big mall stores have. You know those shitty like floppy
Yep.
ones.
Lewis pulls out 2 yardsticks and jams them into the ground, which catch the gate, so there is a yard for him to get through.
Could I use the light to endanger someone instead of accomplishing something? Because Midori might have a revelation, because we know of his relationship to a certain other person.
Right. You know, he's Shinji's stepdad.
Wait a second. So the advertisements come out of nowhere and you're really pissed.
Sorry about that.
That was my phone, sorry.
I hit a button by accident.
Wait, you're Shinji's stepdad, which... Are you the reason she's been snooping around here lately?
What? No.
Wait, I'm sorry, you're her stepdad, and she's gone all anti-ranger, and you have nothing to do with that?
I've not even talked to her about this Ranger nonsense. I bought her one of your stupid toys. I didn't even know she was anti-Ranger.
You mean to tell me both of you have so little free time that you're independently doing the dumbest shit?
It sounds like we'd
And
have too
it's-
much free time.
Kitsuki grows for the floor that at least it's something you can bond over now.
I was gonna update the cork board, but no, you're both independently this dumb.
You know you're doing this, but we're being menaced, so I don't think it's
Mhm.
helping.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Medicine. Also,
so
I've
the
sworn
6
like 10 times, and that Club Penguin mascot has got to be staring me down at this point.
bad. None of this being said.
The shot just goes, he enters the frame, just keeps slapping her on top of the head, and Midori just sinks lower and lower off the frame.
Pounding her into the ground.
Usually we would have to fight somewhere else, but or like not be seen transforming. But I don't think we really have a choice at this point.
Yeah, I feel like the shot can get wrecked right, but no, I transform.
Yeah. Same.
Yellow Osprey, Red Dog.
There's no illusion. He knows already. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Han and Midori, do you also transform?
Not only do I
I'm currently
transform, but I can transform without it costing a token because I was pretty weaker
Yep.
than me. Help me.
Black Pig.
So, Midori, you're not transforming?
How bad am I? Am I so bad that I can't transform?
He's not done the heavy turn yet. It's a joke right now. He's
Okay.
yelling ban, but he's not actually banning you.
Alright, so yeah, I'll spend one of my tokens. I've still got plenty. Green Ferrets. As he's slapping her down, you just see a glow from below the screen, and she Shoryuken's back up.
So I'm going to start with a normal turn, which is to separate someone temporarily. Lewis is going to pull out like a cloth bag that normally contains cloth, and then shove Kitsugi into it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Our leader!
No!
So Lewis is going to grab Kitsugi and say, "No, you and me, one-on-one. I'm done with this. I'm done with you pretending to not know me, because you have to remember me. You have to know who I am."
He's so petty.
He turns to the mascots. The 6 of you can deal with these other assholes. This
Wow.
one's mine.
Wow.
Come after me!
That's 4 more in the bag.
Don't worry about me. Actually, I'm fine. I'll handle it. I can do that.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, so 6 mascots, 3 rangers. Final
All right.
destination, no items.
Midori points at the cages. Alright, everybody get to safety, and all the animals just get in the cages. They close their shutters that they have, I guess.
Is it like Tokyo 3 and the shells just retract into the ground? No, things are gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
So they do get into their cages. Oh my god, what do we even do first? I had this idea. It's just like, what do we even do with this?
Going by Showa era rules, we have to introduce each mascot name by name.
No.
Club Penguin.
VIS
He's dead.
Owl. Candy VIS. Club Penguin. Death Arby's. Swiss Army Knife and Holland Dog.
Han is not okay with Kitsuki being drug away. So he's I just gotta fight through these people to get to help Kitsuki. So he's just gonna grab the Nihilist Arby's person because that's the person he has the biggest beef with. So I'm going to I guess display a reckless fighting technique that's a regular turn. Well, I can take another half. I can take a. Oh God! I can take a heavy turn because I still have a token. I'm gonna clear the way of adversaries during a brawl.
You have two tokens.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab. I'm basically gonna grab the Nihilist Arby's guy and say to him, I've thought about what you asked me, punching him in the face. I actually do care about what I do now, because I have friends, and they're real, and you don't, fuck you, and throw him, and just like spin him around and throw him into all of the other mascots, and like, so they all fall over.
Like a bowling ball?
Yeah, yep, and it clears the way, and then Han's gonna rush out and be like, I gotta help Kitsuki. She can't fight him alone.
Wow, Han acknowledges that we're friends. That means my nice heavy turn is free.
Yep.
Once you clear the way and start to run out, the door to the cellar flies open, and already transformed, Ark, like in a single motion, he leaps out of the cellar into the front of the store.
Is he blocking me?
There's like there's like a way too long scene, which reasonably there should be more fighting while this is happening, but he does stop you for a bit. He says, if you're worried about Kit, I can go chase it.
Ark.
I fought Lewis a lot. I'm going to be able to help her a lot more than you can. I think right now, your friends need to fight these mascots 6-3 rather than 6-2.
Okay, Han will nod, do that Sentai nod of yes, I understand, and then rush back into the fray.
Alright, and then Ark heads off.
Yep.
I feel like this wouldn't be the best time to use a heavy turn, so I'm just gonna say display eccentric fighting technique, regular turn. As he leaves, you just see Midori leap in and go for a downed opponent, which is Arby's Reaper.
So Kitsugi, you're not doing great against Lewis, I'm going to say. He has the scissors out. And he, instead of just he's normally kind of clumsy with them, but right now he's actually like switching between the scissors and 2 swords somewhat regularly. So are you just fighting back regularly?
Looking at my turns right here. I used my token from earlier.
Actually, yeah, this would be a time to get a light token.
I think at first she was like literally trying to reason with me because she hasn't done anything to him today. Last time, all she did was like everyone else made fun of him when he came in for his daughter's like artificial, and she was just like, "Oh, hey, it's you, that guy." And she didn't remember his name, but that wasn't a big deal, so she was confused. I think she's gonna like start talking smack, like
again.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you dragged me off like some kind of weird, creepy dude. Like, you know this looks bad, right? You're like, why are you so obsessed with me?
He's
I'd
so
hoped
mad.
to challenge you to a duel. I had hoped that we could fight like honorable warriors, but I can see you're just not going to give me even that satisfaction.
You attacked me out of nowhere. I hadn't even waved at you today.
He like picks you up, hurls you parallel to one of the walls, then runs past you and jams more yardsticks into the wall so they're perpendicular, so you hit the yardsticks, and then they like springboard you back towards him, and then he just like grabs your head and slams you down into the ground. But yeah, you don't die. Arc does come in. They have another duel, but it goes incredibly poorly. Okay, this is going to be dialogue, but Lewis is just going to say, Arc, you lost the first time we fought, and you've just been getting weaker ever since. This wasn't going to work. You knew it wasn't going to work, but you came to fight me anyways. I suppose if you want to die so badly, I won't keep you. He like slams the swords together into a scissor, and then it cuts away.
Alright.
So time to completely chump these guys to show how strong you've gotten.
Can I initially start with a light turn, though? Because I want to endanger someone instead of accomplishing something. Midori is trying her best to protect the artificials, but there's a lot of guys here. So I feel like she goes in, blocks a scythe from the Reaper, but then the Swiss Army knife goes in. She blocks it with her other arm. Club Penguin is the only one left over, huh? Club Penguin just belly slides past her, which is far too goofy because it then just breaks a cage.
I want him to belly slide past the shelf and just holds out his flipper and starts knocking the animals off the shelves.
Ah, rude.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of damage.
Yeah, one of my heavy turns is give someone a reason for vengeance, and I feel like I want that someone to be you.
Excellent, good. I was going to do that anyway, but you know what? If it's a heavy turn, I'll accept it.
Yeah, you try to protect the artificials, but as it just cuts to each of the mascots destroying one in some way. So you stop the scythe, but he also has guns, so he just pulls out a gun and shoots one of the artificials.
Ah!
The penguin belly flops on one of them. The Swiss Army knife has all sorts of things it can do.
Oh yeah, it's killed several.
It's got the wine opener.
Oh god, the corkscrew.
Yeah.
So this is our season finale. The artificials are being destroyed en masse. There'd be a lot of traumatized children after this episode.
Yeah, Rumi, do you have a thing? Let's kill a character on the Christmas episode. Rumi, do you want to do something?
Yes. I am going to take a heavy turn, and I'm going to ask what's the creative solution to solve this problem. And I'm asking myself, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait the game console to fire its things at me, but instead it's going to be hitting the other mascot character and incapacitating them. It's going to keep happening over and over again as it gets madder and madder as I keep taunting it and barring with it.
I'll show you, Ray the Fool, and just shoots the owl in the face. Oh, sorry. Shoots Hollow Dog. I swear, I'm not trying to hit any of you.
Come on, can't you hit me?
I'm trying. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
You're too slow.
See, she knows I'm trying to hit her, and not any of you.
Says it hits the Reaper.
Oh,
that was real close. You almost got me that time.
Eventually, Club Penguin yells, "No player killing," and smacks it, banning it.
I'm
And that was,
While it's done, do you want to do the finishing blow with your spear?
yeah, I think it goes right to the game cartridge, and like some like circuitry comes out to the side.
Mm-hmm. You have the disc that was inside the system on the end of the spear
Yeah,
as a trophy.
it looks like your warranty has expired.
So I've got this move here. It says try to protect somebody in need. It's a regular turn.
Mhm.
And the somebody in need that I'm going to protect is actually the artificials. So Han's actually gonna move in and basically grab the fucking penguin that belly flopped the artificials and be like, and also just kind of shove everybody else that is not an ally away from the artificials. And he's just gonna suplex, like back, you know, the lean back suplex. You know when you do the back handspring suplex, this fucking thing, and be like, back off the artificial. They're our friends.
Except you suplex it straight to hell.
Yeah, suplexing. He just pop, just you know, yeah.
I'm gonna gather hidden endurance to take a blow, so I've currently got the Reaper, and I think I said also the Swiss Army knife, so Midori's real mad right now. Everybody's still attacking, and she's just sort of glancing off every blow. Like, Reaper and Swiss Army knife probably get free and then, you know, try to continue attacking. And this time, it's not really moving about too much, but she's managing to block every attack. And then the Reaper goes in, tries to do like the gun under her arm thing again. This time she just grabs that arm, breaks it, grabs the gun, and shoots the owl.
Oh, I thought you were going to take out one of the two you were fighting.
No.
The owl just, I wasn't even involved in this.
Goodbye.
Oh, the owl sneaks up behind you and they get shot.
Mhm.
I was supposed to have the safe one. Safe shot. So 3 of you, 3 mascots left. You want to do like a coordinated attack to take the remaining ones down?
Yep, I would
Yeah,
like to do
so
that.
I'll grab the Reaper and Swiss Army knife and just toss the two of them towards the dog.
So do you do like a 3-person?
Yeah, we're gonna do a combo
Combination.
attack.
I got
Yep.
it. I
Yep,
got
okay,
it. Yeah.
okay. How are we gonna do this
You hit them
together?
from one side, and I spear them from the other, so they get thrown around in my spear.
Alright, and then what does
You're
Midori
the
do?
pusher. You just do them.
Are they getting launched? Because if so, Midori's just like leaping off of walls and cutting them in half in midair.
Cool. Yeah, Han's gonna do exactly as Rumi said. He's just gonna help launch the enemies up into both Midori's claws and Rumi's spears. It's just
All right, no time to.
giving him a
We
volley
get it.
bolster.
Get this. We gotta go after it.
Yep, let's go.
No time to equip. Come on.
Yep.
Cha. Here we go.
Oh.
All right, so Kitsugi, you're regaining consciousness and are kind of standing. I don't know if you were conscious, but you get back up. You gather your Ark has been like defeated. He's kneeling in front of Lewis. Lewis grabs Ark by the neck, lifts him up, and he says, "I'm sure you think I've forgotten, but I remember how these work. I help you build this ridiculous technology. I know how to shut it off." And then he plunges his arm into Ark's robotic chest.
Ah!
Wait, I'm awake for this, right?
Yeah, you're seeing this. The suit like powers off, and then he hurls Ark through a nearby wall. Let's say this one. So he goes flying into the next door,
Fantabeige.
into Phantom Bay. He died. He's just like, no, I'm not going to die in Phantom Bay.
Episode title Arc dies in Fantabeige.
Wait, boss, no!
Oh, come on. You think you're stronger than him. He's been doing this a lot longer than you have.
For the first time probably ever, she doesn't make a joke.
Holy shit.
Oh my.
I think you should know that before all the jokes, you're right, I should have done that. I should have done this instead. And she, I think she's like, she lunges at it with her sword, just like super recklessly.
He is going to step to the left. And where did you say your artificial connected with your body? Was it your head because you're the leader?
Yep, it rides on my head.
Yep. So he grabs your helmet. Like he's pushing a pressure point in Fist of the North Star. He shoves his index finger into the back of your neck. Your suit depowers. He is holding Kiba, your dog, and then he hurls her into the corner of the store.
Do I still have a sword?
No, the sword was part of the dog. It was a dog's tail, I think.
I'm gonna fucking punch this dude. You yeeted my dog.
He's going to grab your punch and then just sort of shove you to the ground because he has to deal with these three yahoos.
Do we hear now? Han actually draws his combos. He barely ever uses them. He's almost always punching, but now the weapons are out. You know, it's business. It's gotten serious now.
Yeah, it has gotten serious, says Lewis. He pulls out his needle and thread and ties your arms together.
I know.
And where did your artificial connect to again? Was it one of your arms?
His calves.
That's right. So yeah, he ties your arms together, like spins you around, so you're on your head, your head's on the ground.
No, he's got a pig. It should be a hog tie. We got to make the joke.
Right? Yeah. So you get hog tied, and then oh god, I didn't think about this. He grabs your calves, takes Clive out. Doesn't throw Clive. He holds on to Clive in his hand.
Well, I'm gonna give him an easy one just because Midori would just like lunge for his side and then
He'll never see this coming if he sees this coming.
Midori just blur smears onto the screen, but he probably catches her. Which is fitting because I think I said that Utachi connects to her wrist.
Yep.
That'd be logical because the transformation arms. So
yeah, so he'll like grab your wrist and he yanks his arm, but he doesn't pull your arm. He just pulls Utachi off and then just drops him on the ground and kicks him away. And then he's going to rush to Rumi, and yours is on like your shoulder, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll take a light turbo. I got myself and take definitive action, and I hesitate because of what I've just seen, and it's enough.
So he has scattered all of your Robopets except, let's see, I said, so he's holding Clive and the baby Kestrel.
Osprey, but yeah.
Osprey. Why did I say? What is a Kestrel? Is that a bird?
They are a bird.
Yes,
They're
it is
cute.
a bird. Yes.
Okay. Osprey. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember what your bird
smallest. They are the smallest, raptor, smallest predator, and they look angry all the time. They're very cute. Sorry, do go on.
So he says, I bet Ark thought because I just designed the aesthetics of these suits, I wouldn't know how they worked. That's just not how I think about things. It's not form versus function. They're not, opposites. They have to work together. Form should inform function, and vice versa. For example, and then he puts on like a black glove that's stained with red dots on it. This glove hides my fingerprints, and it also lets you know what I'm planning to do right now. And he grabs the neck of the osprey, which appears. They all appear to have been shut off. Ruby, do you limply?
I don't think he hurt me. I think if at him doing that, I just charge him.
As you charge him, the osprey's the light in the osprey's eyes turn back on and it pokes him in the eye.
I think I punch him because he's distracted because of that.
He doesn't let go of Clive, but he wishes that he did because Clive also comes back to life and starts fighting his arm.
Tusking him. Should be tusking him.
Right. Trying to gore him.
Yep.
He's stumbling back. Utachi is behind him doing the. All right, I'll get behind him and you push.
Yep.
yes, just standing like a fucking desk.
And as he falls over, Kiva stands over him like he's just looking up, and Kiva's face is staring down, growling at him. He just starts yelling, "No, I know how these things work. If they're taken away from their human connection, they're not supposed to work anymore. They're not connected to you anymore."
You forget about the connection of friendship.
Yes. the what?
And then I think we all start kicking him.
Yeah.
That's an amazing mental image, but I was hoping it would transition to a transformation.
It's the alternate take.
Just four teens kicking this grown man on the floor.
If this were like a super edgy deconstruction of Sentai, that's absolutely what would happen. It would just be in the newspaper the next day. 4 adolescents beat helpless man to death.
Oh, I have plans about that actually.
Adopt a henshin. Pets change. The Shining Fang leading the pack. Red Dog. Take off at unseen speeds. Yellow Osprey. Pounce with sheer ferocity. Green Ferrets. charging recklessly without care. Black Pig.
And
All right, so now-
Is Strike supposed this time? He normally doesn't do that. He's changed. That's all.
Well, I'm the fast one, so I'll go first.
Right.
So I think I run at him and I hit my spear into the ground like a pole bar and just like fall into him, just feet first, just kick him right in the chest, setting him back a couple steps.
As he's just gonna like shred him up with his kamas, because like I said, he pulled up his kamas this time. So now Connor's just gonna blender this dude with the kamas.
So, you have no connection to your creations, huh? Man, when you see your mascots in hell, it's gonna be real awkward, huh?
Those things don't have souls.
And Midori's just gonna fucking 1,000 slash him.
All right.
Just kick him at the end.
All right, kid.
We chug him in the air. It's Kasugi.
You're gonna like me a lot more when I was joking with you. You kicked my dog, you son of a bitch. And I think she's gonna go in like she's like sword high, but at the last minute she's actually going to like high kick him in the face.
That rider kick. It's so powerful.
And I think we normally don't do moves like this because I think they're kind of boring, but I feel like this has to end with like you put your weapons together and make a cannon or something.
Didn't we describe it as like we'd make a giant like force paw or whatever? I specifically labeled our special move as Paw Crusher.
Overdrive. Paw Crusher.
The giant paw. I forgot about that.
Okay, so
Yes.
I have an idea for it then, if it's okay. So I think we do that, and the camera cuts to like just like a serene like shot of like the wall of the mall in like the parking lot, and there's like birds chirping and like the wind blowing, and then the wall just blows outwards as he flies through it with his paw hitting him.
That's great. And I'm glad he's out in the parking lot because we still got one more thing to do. So he staggers to his feet. He says, "No, I'm supposed to win this time. I figured it out. I figured out the plan."
And
Fine.
your plan sucked.
And he pulls out one of his growth wheels.
You do realize you're not supposed to share those, right? You know how many fuzzy mascot outfits you put that into?
He just like jams it into his shoulder. He hesitates once he hears you say that, but he does it anyways.
The gates of hell open for business. Storefront change.
And now it's just a giant man. Now it's giant Lewis.
No, he has to change a little bit. He has to be like, there's gotta be some special thing about him being large.
He gets a better outfit. Gigantamax outfit.
He just puts on like fucking tuxedo mask.
Does he have like big shoulders now?
Yes.
On
His cravat just grows 10 sizes.
No way, his cravat grows and becomes like a weird feather monster design for him.
Yeah, there we go.
It's just like not really congruent with what he's been so far.
Oh, we can't just beat up a big man as a robot. That's crazy.
I think
Yeah.
we can.
The bigger red dog. Ruby Wolf. Speed and sound pale in comparison. Topaz Osprey. Dagger-like claws shred their prey. Emerald Martin. Beware, a violent beatdown approaches. Obsidian Boar. The apex of apexes. Chimera has been born.
Alright, we're not doing this. Fire the laser!
He finishes. He has like a very long transformation sequence with the feathers. It's like, now you'll face me at my full.
Hey, I got a list of all the robo-pets that were killed because of ya. Here's the bill, and then we shoot him.
It like blasts him out into the horizon.
So, do we just kill a man?
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, good. I have plans then. We gotta go back and get Ark.
Oh, yeah,
So
right.
you go
Ark
back
ran off. Where'd he go?
to Vantabage. You don't see Ark.
Oh
You
no.
see an arcade hole on the wall between Vantage and Sears, and also between Vantage and back out into the mall. And then another one through Hard Vortex.
Oh, what about the other hard vortex?
He eventually find that Lewis, in fact, threw Ark directly back into the healing tank or whatever. Threw Ark directly into the basement of Pet Spy, which is where he needed to be. You
Smart.
run
Wow.
down all the holes, and Ark is just plugged back up in. It's like, oh, thanks, guys.
You know, you should maybe stay down here for a while, longer than you.
I've been trying.
You stop coming up then.
No, you can't tell me what to do. I'm the adult.
We took care of Lewis.
Does
Oh.
it count as being an adult if you're a robot?
Yes.
Excuse me. That's rude.
He's a
It's also
cyborg.
cyborg.
We say it at the same time.
There you go.
Then he goes, yeah, I guess I will be able to. Oh my gosh. I just remembered something. The rent's
How's-
due for this month, and I haven't paid it yet. And he just rushes up to get money out of the cash register.
He's like a child. He climbs the ladder.
He's just running. He just borrowed. Sorry, I'm borrowing the Zord. I'll drop him off later.
What Rumi does is she's very practical, right? So she goes to the security at the mall, and she gets the footage of Lewis beating up Kitsugi, and like just that part of the footage and nothing else. Sends it to the police with a letter. That's it.
Who is this man? Arrest him.
You should also upload that to the internet so that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Oh damn it! It's a shame YouTube doesn't have video replies anymore because you could upload it as a reply to that other YouTube video
Yeah.
of Kitsugi beating up a man.
Yeah, it's a shame. This is be a response video to other video.
Yeah, titled "A Response to the a response to the Pet Rangers Are the Real Menace." The scene then just cuts to an office. It's covered with like signs that say "Live, Laugh, Love."
Ugh,
There is a sign that says #BossBabe.
no.
This is the final
Girl,
boss.
hashtag
right
girl boss. It's got to say hashtag girl boss.
Girl boss. I think Boss Babe is a different.
Yeah,
is
boss
also
babe
one
is
that
a
they
completely
use.
different thing.
Relationships are temporary. Wine is forever.
Oh
no.
God! And sitting at the office is this woman, and disheveled, just beat to shit comes Lewis through the office. Says, "Hey, I tried your fucking plan, honey. It sucked. It didn't work at all." She looks to him and says, "Did you really try it? I saw what you did. You tried to overwhelm them with firepower, just like you always do. I told you, if you want to fight someone and win, they can't know they're being fought. Just like you didn't." And then the camera cuts to Lewis's back, which has, ironically enough, a healing crystal jutting out of it.
Oh no.
God, this is a dramatic scene. But
Don't worry.
She then drags Lewis, shoves him under the desk. There's another knock at the door, and it's Ark. And he says, "Hey, I normally pay online, but all the computers were down and I was nervous, so I thought I would just pay in person this month." She takes the money from him and says, "Well, thank you for another. You're good for another month of rent. See you later."
I
That
think
was-
for the rest of the credits, we just probably get short clip of Midori sweeping just a war-torn pet store.
We do get a scene of Ark in the basement where he is supposed to be. Just so, for the sake of everyone at home, like, he did eventually make it back. He's not gonna keep doing stupid shit, I promise.
What if we set up a table for me and you're repairing Robo Pet? That would be.
Who is repairing Robopets? Ark?
What if we put a little table in front of him and he's like putting him back together?
Yeah, that works.
Midori is just rushing them in. Just Midori and Utachi somehow just doing the up.
I was about to make that joke. I was hoping it would be Itachi and another weasel.
Oh yeah, it's Utachi, another weasel, and Midori is like giving them water, running alongside the stretcher.
Say Midori is carrying like 10 times as many Robopets in her arms.
She's crouching to be able to tend to them on the stretcher.
Christmas is approaching, and Low High is hosting a Secret Santa event.
Ruby, you have to buy one for Shinji.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do some really intensive research on this one.
She's got binoculars, she's got a fake bush.
But not everyone is feeling so jolly.
And Midori, you have to buy a gift for Han.
Oh, that's easy, I'll just get Cole. Following
the identity of who you have to buy a present for are several paragraphs explaining the school's strong stance on anti-bullying.
Motherfucker, I'm not even Christian! I'm gonna punch Christmas in the face.
Didn't go kick Frosty's ass.
Pent-up feelings are ready to burst, and Han finds that not everyone is so willing to accept his change.
Oh, what? I'm Han. Oh, I hate myself. Hey, why don't we just go around school and tell everybody you've hit and bullied? Hey, Han also dislikes himself. Oh, I'm sure they'll be so happy after hearing that.
Next time on Domestic Sentai PetRanger, Guarded Hearts.
Shark Tales in the Avery room. Bye.
I don't know what that means.
The worst thing you've ever
Han, I
heard.
don't know what that means. So no, you didn't kill a man, but you might think you did.
I know I have a plan.
Okay.
Rumi
good.
has a plan.
I can't wait to see it.
I just want to
Oh,
say
it's-
it's such a shame to learn that Shinju has not been vaccinated. But do go on about Rumi's plan.
It's so elegant. It's even like the last thing.
Are we 18? If we are, Shinji's vaccinated. Who is this man? Arrest him.
I mean, it may not get rid of him forever, but it will inconvenience his life, which is all she really cares about. That's his goal.
Which is still exists, yeah.
It inconveniences his life, which is no longer
It's
around.
this man kicking a teenage girl in the mall.
Hey,
Punch her and stuff.
should
I
also-
think he has bigger things to worry about.
You should also upload that.